Good evening. How are we all?
Ooh. Oh, my phone's going.
You're on the phone.
It's me on my own phone.
You're repeating yourself.
Repeating myself?
You're repeating yourself.
Oh. There we go.
So, cool. So, hello to the gangsters. I take it you're both back together again.
Don't forget we are live on Twitch and YouTube as well, so if you want to send us a chat on there, you can as well. We are reading all of them at once tonight.
Yes.
We are multitasking.
Well, I thought you said malting then.
Yes, we are malting.
Hmm.
Right, let's see what we've got for tonight. Hey up me ducks, Charlie Grant's here.
I've got a pen.
I'll very quickly mute that while I do this table. And we're back. Okay. Wonderful. What have you got planned for the weekend then? Anything fun? Let us know in the chatola.
So look at the numbers.
That's right.
Yes, it's growing.
Quickly live tweet that we're out. There we go. That should tweet out that we're live. Hello Fiona says looking forward to tonight's quiz.
So are we actually.
Charlie Grant says haircut. No, I haven't styled my hair.
I'm on tea tonight.
Matt Nealon says evening guys, you're in a good mood tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
Feeling pretty good tonight.
We'll put the other one on because that's the delayed version.
Yes.
It throws me when I do something like the teapot there and it doesn't actually appear on the screen in front of me. We're in a very good mood. We've got an announcement later.
Later. I don't think we should do that though. I was going to say I'll do that, but I don't think we will.
No.
Not now. Make sure our tweet went out. It didn't. Live tweet, you silly thing. Why is it not doing it?
Technology, eh?
Oh.
He tries all these flash little things so he can do it with a button in. It's not buttoning.
Type it out instead.
We're scrolling down. We've got lots of new people joining us. Ryan Hall, Claire Lemon.
Oh, Charlie Grant says it's me at the weekend. Got a haircut booked. Right. It's not all about us. Sorry, Charlie. Claire Lennon, hello from the Cat's Whiskers from Perthshire. Full team 3 tonight. Fantastic. No plans for the weekend, but I'm looking forward to a week off work. My first this year. Wow.
Wow. If we could.
Sue Lawrence, enjoy your first week off of the year then. Hello, Ant and Deck. Love Britain's Got Talent, says Chris Tricky. Thank you very much, Chris. No one on the Twitch or the YouTube's commenting. As we were told on Monday, people who were on the Twitch said they found the video was better quality and less delay. I think Charlie Grant even was testing it out as well. Good evening, Beth Page 1.
Right, I need to disappear for 2 minutes. I shall be back shortly. I'll let you do the intro on that.
Get into the centre. There we go. It's my quiz now.
What do you mean your quiz now?
Now, Mark is going upstairs to make sure he gets something on record. In this day and age, we still have to record things. So kicking off in about 3 minutes, so 8 p.m. If you are watching the post-live feed, and it's about another 3 minutes. Happy Friday, Quiz says Julia Hardy. Quiz Alex Julie, I like that. I'm gonna copyright that, right? Weird thing that Bobby Davro's trending on Twitter at the moment. I think it's something to do with the new goal coach for Bristol Rovers. Apparently, it looks a lot like Bobby Davro. I bet he surprised he's trending at the moment. And we've got hashtag second wave, but we'll not talk about that. Oh, also, I have a very fun name tag thing for tonight. We'll see if you take when Mark will notice it or not. We shall have a see. I'm going to make sure I've got it up ready though, because it is a good one. Lots of suggestions on Monday for them, and I've slowly made a list, but I had to pick this one first as I thought it was too funny not to. So there we go, I'm going to put that there. Do that as well. Okay. We've got a minute to go. So if you are joining us, you can do it on YouTube and Twitch, and also the address for the score grade is tinyurl.com/QA scores. Put yourself on there. There we go. I shall pin that there just for a second. I've got no one to make fun of. It's getting a bit weird. I don't like it. While we're here, I might as well get the intro ready to pop on. Someone's talking to me in the chat. Sue Lawrence says, "Hi Team Watkins, be afraid tonight. Dem's fighting words, Sue." Alright. Let's get the old video up. The amount of prep that has to happen before we actually start the quiz, it's unbelievable, guys. There we go. Get rid of that. Wonderful. Alright. The old screen on. Fantastic. I'll hide that for just a second. We'll see you in a sec.
We like to play, don't you know? We won't go straight to the floor. Smashing the glass and then a stupid argument. Something they said and because he didn't like it. Even though that he hardly even knows you. Doesn't care cause he's barely even sober.
thanks, as always, to the lovely rats for our intro music.
And I'm back in. I heard what you were saying.
Did you?
Yes. Come on, let's see what you've given me. Ah ha ha. Very funny. Very, very...
On to round number one then. Round number one, as always, on a Friday. Oh, we go on mute and we go large screen. I'll have to change that next time. So Roy from Kerno is here on his own tonight. The powerhouse.
I'm on tea again. You want it that way, don't you see it?
Please be careful pouring stuff over my keyboard. So yeah, we go muted. I was saying on the muted thing that I was telling my mum about doing the Lisa Stansfield thing, and she thought it was quite funny. So there you go. Right, I am going to do odds.
Okay.
No, Jade, you've not missed the announcement yet. We'll be doing that later on.
Can I do the announcement?
Not yet. Hashtag T-Spillgate.
Yes.
There's like T-Spillgates. Right. Number one, in Harry Potter, what other language can Harry speak? Is it box tongue? Parcel tongue, bundle tongue, or fife tongue? So the world of Harry Potter. What language can you speak?
I actually do know this one.
You've seen them all, haven't you?
Yeah, but it's a bit... You have to know it or you don't. It's not something you'd really pick up on, the word. I wouldn't have done anyway.
I mean, it's basically the plot to the second film, but okay.
Yes, but I wouldn't know the word for it. Stop slurping.
Nope.
I do apologise for the slurping going on.
Pop that down there as well.
Pop it in the right place.
I'm trying.
He's very trying.
There we go. Pop that there.
Can I go now?
Yeah, go for it.
Number 2. What is the SI unit of illumination?
Matt Nealon said, awkward if Quiz and Harry get that wrong.
Yes. What is the SI unit of illumination? So, is it lamb, limb, locks, lux?
Standard international unit.
Yes. For example...
Newtons are force.
Yes, newtons are force and power is amperes. That sort of thing.
Yes.
Slurpgate.
The standard international unit. I don't know why I picked newtons. That's one of the weirder ones.
Yes, I did look at you strange when you said that. I must admit.
The unit for electrical resistance is a Tesla.
Yes.
Moving on, number 3. Number 3, chou is the French word for which vegetable? Is it the word for lettuce? Cabbage? Leek? Or potato?
I thought it was the word for mangy cats. Shoo.
Oh, very good. Resistance is ohm and also futile, says Charlie Grant. Double the nerd cred on that one. What is a Tesla a unit of? I know it's a unit of something. Or is it magnetic resistance?
It could be.
Magnetic flux. There you go. I was right. I was half right. I tried to act clever, but obviously Charlie Grant was not going to allow me to do that. Hashtag correct me gate. There you go. There's one for you. Oh dear. It started again. Number 4.
Number 4. Which of these Madonna songs first reached number 1 in the UK? So which one was the first to get to number 1? They may not all have got to number 1. Was it Material Girl, Holiday, Into the Groove, or Like a Virgin? So which was the first that actually got to number 1?
Did Matt just say mangy cats?
What's wrong with Matt saying rangy cat?
I thought it was mangy.
I've always called it mangy, so no.
Just no, there's no points available, but can anybody tell me what the first Madonna song to debut at number 1 was? Do you think you know it? If you think you know it, put it in the chat. You're not going to get any points, but first person to say, I will shout you out. So what do you think was the first Madonna song to chart debuting at number 1?
All right, I see what you mean. Straight in there.
Straight into number 1, yeah. Whoever says it first gets the shout out. A lot later than you might think.
Okay. Question number 5.
Number 5.
Number 5.
Who is the chief god in Norse mythology? I am looking at the comments. No one said it yet. Is it Thor, Freya, Sleipnir, or Odin? Nope. No one said it yet. Like I said, it's a lot later than you might think. First Madonna to go straight into number 1, debuting. No one said it yet. It's actually one of my favourite Madonna songs. I don't have many. It's a lot later than those ones saying Vogue.
Am I right with?
Nope.
Okay.
I think it might be earlier than that. Hi guys, been doing Monday night quiz from the start, but missed you, so first time doing Friday night. Well, welcome, Jackie Cartwright.
Yeah, welcome, Jackie. There was we did get a message off one team that starting October they're not able to do the Monday quizzes, so carry on doing the Friday quizzes as well.
No, it's not Don't Cry For Me. It's not Music. It's not Beautiful Stranger. That's another one of my favourite Madonna songs. Hung Up? No. I'm going to tell you the year was... Bertie says wrong chat. No, I'm going to tell you it was the year 1998. It's a quiz for Mark as well as you guys. No.
Okay.
Evita was 1996.
You got really one of your potential answers there. Anyway, let's move on. Question 6. Films. Who wrote the music score for the film E.T.?
Charlie Grant, you are correct. It is Frozen. Tying there with Bev at the same time as well.
My favourite album of hers, that came from Ray of Light. Was it Ennio Morricone, John Williams, Justin Hayward, or Alan Silvestri?
Yes. So yeah, we had Charlie Grant, Bev, Paige Swan, and Fiona McLeod all got Frozen. I think Charlie was in there just pipping you by virtue of probably seeing it first, but yeah, well done. Yeah, 1998, so it's quite late on.
William Orbit did the production for her with that one. I do like that. The whole album is brilliant.
Okay, we should probably stop talking about it. We might get banned.
Yes.
Does anyone know what E.T. short for? Not quite sure.
E.T. was very short.
Number 7. The Great Earthquake of San Francisco occurred in which year? Is it 1906, 1908, 1910, or 1912? Ah, dear.
I mean, they're on double act together, aren't they, those two? Who we will not name.
No. Joe says, erroneous transfer. Expectant terrapin.
Shall we move on?
New rule that if you give us a terrible dad joke, you must donate first. Soften the blow.
Question number 8.
Oh, I like this one.
A filly beg is what? A filly beg. Is it a hat, a knife, a kilt, or a doorstop? A filly beg. What is it?
Can't seem to take away the preview on that one.
Yeah.
Just in case you haven't there. The pin for the score sheet is on there. I'm actually going to make sure that people on the YouTube can see it as well. tinyurl.com/QA scores. That's not right. I didn't spell it right. Yes. I'm trying to type quickly and quietly so people don't get the wrong idea. There we go. tinyqrl.com/QA scores, and I'll put it on our Twitch as well if you want to get your team name on there.
Okay, next one. Number 9.
Number 9. Which band had their first 7 singles become UK number ones? Was it The Beatles, Spice Girls, Cliff Richard and the Shadows, or Westlife? Saw online one of the best ways, if you want to say Spice Girls in a Scottish accent, you can say Space Ghettos in an American accent. Space Ghettos. I like it. Space Ghettos. Charlie Grant says, only terrible dad jokes. Good job as a fab then. Well...
So...
Don't know why it goes off on that time.
No idea why it does that. At 9 o'clock, it just seems to go ping.
Like the machine that goes ping.
Right, this next one, I've chosen the answers that are starting with the letters A, B, C, D.
I didn't even notice that when I was doing it.
Yeah, deliberately done. So, a dipsomaniac craves what? Is it alcohol? Is it breasts? Is it cash? Or is it diamonds? A dipsomaniac, what do they crave?
It goes ping when it's finished. Exactly, the machine that goes ping.
Yes, I like the machine that goes ping.
Is that meaning of life? Monty Python?
It's Monty Python.
Yeah. Meaning of life.
I think, is it? I thought it was, yes it is. Yes, it is in there.
And make sure our live stream's working correctly. We can get told sometimes that our audio's a bit weird on YouTube, so just making sure that's all fine. Yep, everything's good.
Can I do the announcement yet?
No, not yet. Not quite yet. Okay, so that was your 10. We're going to have a quick recap.
A recap?
A recap.
A recap, oh.
I'm also going to make sure that the screen that mutes is correct as well, like Charlie pointed out. So, while you're waiting, we shall put the loop on. Put it on there. And we'll put a little music on in the background. As always, it's not the perfect music. It's just a nice bit of background noise so you don't just hear us making slight noises with our breath and things like that. So the music isn't great, but it is there just for a bit of background noise. Okay, there we go. I'll put the screen on just for there, and I'm going to very quickly be back in a second. Hashtag Ibiza sunset vibes. Yeah, it's, you know, nothing too distracting. Don't know if you weren't here for the last couple of weeks, we'll recount you with a story about it. But basically, we get told every now and again that Facebook blocks us for using music that we don't own, even though we specifically make sure we do own all of it and have permission to use it. We got told halfway through a stream a couple of weeks ago that if we carried on doing this, then we would lose our channel completely. So I found a playlist of songs which were designed not to be copyright struck, and lo and behold, at the end of the Facebook stream, we were told we were using copyrighted music. So we're towing the line as close as we can to make sure everything stays above board. So if the music is bad, that's the reason.
Are you whinging again?
I'm filling the space because you've gone.
Okay. I'm back.
Been around the world, haven't you? Yeah, Julie, it's music to drink to. Why not? It's not perfect, but it's alright.
Nobody's commenting on our YouTube or Twitch.
Yeah, we might eventually be migrating fully to YouTube and Twitch, just because Facebook is trying to stamp out any and all creativity that we put forward. But we will make sure that everyone still has access to our quizzes, regardless. Also, on Monday we did multiple choice that was a minute long, and we decided to knock that down to 30 seconds next time. A lot of people said it was a bit too long to wait. But I like the idea of using a timed version just every now and again.
So we're just going to let this go to 10 and then we'll do the answers?
I think so. Back there.
Just have a quick run over the other sheets. So what do you want for that round?
Oh. I'll have evens, please.
And that round.
We were actually deciding now, being very demographic. Demographic, is that it? Pragmatic. I don't mind. We're picking questions for sport. I've got no idea about sport, so.
I don't like that word, so I'm going to go. So I'm going to go odds. And our final round.
I'll go for evens. Right, question 8. Caroline Brooking, hello from Twitch. All alone again. Need more of you to join. Yes, join Caroline on Twitch. It's where all the cool kids are.
Can you get Twitch on your TV?
Yes, some TVs do, but you can also talk on Twitch. Space Ghettos. Space Ghettos.
It's really bad, isn't it? That is so bad.
I've been told by a legitimate Scot person that I'm the closest he's ever come to someone sounding like him. So I wear that badge with a bit of pride of honour.
Okay.
There you go, there's your 10, so we'll let that go for another few seconds. And then we're on to the answers.
And the next round, which is famous people.
Alright, there you go. Let's get that off. Pause the old music.
So shall I do the answers to this one?
If you want.
Okay.
There we go. You need a brighter shirt. You're blending into the background. I only wear black, Claire.
I'm basically wearing a band that I really like, a South Coast band, Del Torres. We'll give you a tag later. Quite heavy at times, but really mix the genres up when they're playing. A lot of fun. Okay, in Harry Potter, it is not.
Oh, well, there you go.
Well, it is Parseltongue. That jumped a bit weird.
I don't know why it did that. I hope it doesn't do that for all of them. That was strange.
Number 2. The SI unit for illumination is not Lamb or Lim. It is Lux.
It's the name Dulux, I think.
Hmm?
I think Dulux is to do with light.
What is it?
That's why they name themselves.
Chou is the French word for not leek, not potato. It is cabbage.
Cabbage.
No, cabbage.
Cabbage.
You're in one of those funny moods tonight, aren't you? I can tell.
Mm.
Madonna song first to reach number 1 was not Holiday. It was not Material Girl. It was Into the Groove.
1984?
86. Possibly 84. Charlie's bound to tell us. Who is the chief god in Norse mythology? It isn't that one.
That's the horse.
It isn't Freya, no, or whatever that was. It is Odin.
And Freya was Thor's mother. She was a witch.
Who played Odin in the last?
2 is lumen. Lux is illumination per unit area. Lumens meter square, says Jonathan Page Swan.
Oh.
Well, it wasn't a choice, so you knew which one it was. But I admire the pedantry. We will change it from future. Thank you very much. 1985 into the group. We were on both sides of it there, unfortunately. Right.
Okay. Number 7.
6.
Oh, we're on to 6, sorry. Who wrote the music for the film E.T.? It was not Justin Hayward. It was not Morricone. It was John Williams. The Great Earthquake was not in 12 or 10. It was 1906.
Bev has just said, tell Jonathan to shut up, I do. And then Jonathan's replied, love being a pedant. Yep. If we can give you a pedant badge instead of a top fan badge, we would.
Is that something to do with the naming? Because we know another Jonathan who's a pedant.
I don't know.
He tends to come up on the Monday quizzes.
Different one. We've got lots of pedants who are Jonathan. Wonderful. And as well, we've got a round name after you guys as well.
Number 8. A fillibeg is not a knife or a hat. It's a kilt.
Funnily enough, we didn't actually have any answers for that.
So we just made them up.
We made them up, but we took ages to figure out what else we could have, and then I just said doorstop. We were like, yes, that works. Fillibeg sounds like a doorstop.
Which band had their first 7 singles to become number 1s? It was not Spice Girls
Space Ghettos.
or Cliff Richard. It was Westlife.
So it wasn't the first... Beatles didn't get all number 1s for the first 7?
No, there was a break. I think it was Strawberry Fields and Penny Lane, double A side.
And yes, Joe, we couldn't think of anything better to put for B for breasts, unfortunately.
Let's have a look what it is. It's not cash. It's not diamonds. It is alcohol.
Yeah. I'm not even going to go there. Right, so there you go. That was your 10. Give us your scores in the side. Don't forget to put them on the score sheet if you want to. It's all good. All right. We're going to move on to round number... It is on famous people. So as always for these, it's a point for the first name and a point for the surname, unless they go by a single name, such as Madonna, and that'll get you the 2 points.
So Bev got 20, Fiona with 12, Gangsters with 16, coming in at the moment.
Suzanne got 14, yeah. Okay.
I got the hiccups.
You got the hiccups.
Yes. That's not good, is it?
Bah!
If that's not going to frighten me out of it, I don't know nowadays.
Charlie Grant says the double A side peaked at number 2 in the record retailer chart, thereby breaking the band's 4-year run of chart-topping singles in the UK. Thank you very much, our resident researcher.
I got that. I knew that straight off, though. Anyway.
Here we go.
I'm doing odds. So, number 1. Who had a number 1 with Bad Romance?
Claire Lennon said, we did so bad, I'm not even saying. Oh.
And it's multiple choice as well. You should at least get 2.5 of them right.
Did you work that out? Charlie Grant says, yes, Mark, I was posting that fact to back you up. That's what I said. You're a resident researcher. You should be playing the quiz, but decides to research instead. Which we can't fault, because it makes us sound smarter than we actually are. Right, moving on. Number 2. Number 2, who was Queen of England for only 9 days before she was beheaded? So yeah, we have famous people who are musicians. We also have famous people who are famous from history. If you know their name from somewhere, they're considered famous. What did we get in round 1? A Chinese. Boom, says Bertie. Lucky you. We've got pork belly tonight.
It's in the oven, cooking very slowly as we speak.
Yeah, we're off the pork chops. We're on the pork belly.
Number 3. Was Rowan Atkinson born in the 1940s or the 1950s?
Ooh, 50-50.
No, 40-50. Oh well. I haven't seen your mum posters yet. She must be quiet.
40s or 50s for that one. Moving on. Number 4. Number 4. Who said, that's one small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind?
Oh dear. That's another dad joke. He's certainly been around a while. Number 5.
Wasting no time on that question, were you?
I didn't think it needed that long. Directed by Guy Ritchie, who played the Genie in the 2019 adaptation of Aladdin, in a Guy Ritchie film. Does he start smoting things? If it's Guy Ritchie, he must blow things up a lot.
I don't know.
I've not seen it. I did like that Guy Ritchie film you got me to watch the other night. The one with the marijuana plants.
That was months ago.
Was it?
Yes.
What was it?
The Gentleman.
The Gentleman. I recommend that film. It's quite good.
Number 6. Which US president appeared at WWE Wrestlemania 23? Was it George W. Bush, Donald Trump, or Barack Obama? So which US president appeared at WWE Wrestlemania 23? Was it Bush, Trump, or Obama? I've got a fun quote about something relating to one of the questions in the quiz later.
Okay.
I think you'll like.
Question number 7. Who took over from Claire Fgy as Queen Elizabeth II in the second series of Netflix The Crown? I read that the Queen actually watches The Crown on Netflix. Do you think she's chill about it? No.
Oh, no. No. Number 6. Do we need a middle name, says Bertie? Yes, just for you. Just Bertie. In fact, I know all the middle names of those, so you couldn't catch me out anyway.
I think I know one of them. And it's not the one where you've given the initial.
Really? Number 8. How is Ms Fenty from Barbados better known? How is Ms Fenty from Barbados better known? Ryan Hall says, you guys deserve a donation purely for the WWE question.
Oh, thank you.
I actually remember watching that as well.
Yeah. I don't watch it. Number 9. Who did Darcey Bussell replace as a regular judge in Strictly? So who was prior to that seat that Darcey Bussell sat in? If that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Kind of.
Okay.
The tense was all wrong on that one, but
It's very tense.
yeah, that's what you make me, tense.
Put one up in the garden.
What's that? So again, you need the first name and surname for all these, unless they go by a single name, in which case you can get 2 points for that. And finally, question number 10. Question number 10. Which of these actors has not played Superman? So which of these actors has not played Superman? Is it Brandon Routh, George Reeves, Channing Tatum, or Chris Pine? Same from me for having both a Strictly and a Harry Potter question, says Emma Brooking. Well, thank you very much. You'd have to put up 2 to make tense, says Charlie Grant. Oof.
Indeed.
Okay, so that was your 10.
Let's go to the recap. Can I give the announcement yet?
Yes.
I'll let you put the recap up first.
Oh, okay, I'll do it. Yeah,
I'll do it while. No, I'll do it once the recap's up.
You get all the fun stuff. I have to press all the buttons. You need both names to question 10. Yeah, you need to just tell me the full names. If there's more than one, then there's more than one. There may or may not be. Okie dokie. Sweet bear. There we go.
And you get 1 point for ones that you get right on number 10, and 1 point for ones that you get wrong if you put a wrong one in there.
Yeah, that's with all the questions.
with with a maximum of 0 points, a minimum of 0 points. You can't get -2, 3, 4, 5. We can't get -5.
What are you blathering on
I
about?
have no idea. So today we finalised. We popped into town because Quiz Actually is going to be
on latest TV.
Which is regional down here. So like you people up in the Manchester region, it's like your Manchester TV, and Bristol has got one Bristol TV. It's in this greater area of the southeast on Virgin, but it's also online. So you would, no matter where you are, you would still be able to watch it when we're doing that. So we're doing a real production thing on what, because we want to make it different. We want to make it fun. We want to go away from all the other quiz shows that are around and just play with it. So we've been given to start with a half-hour show, and then if it takes off, we'll be able to film it in latest studios themselves with a massive green screens, because I think that's going to be a lot of fun.
We'll clarify as well, nothing's changing with the Monday and Friday quizzes. We're not going anywhere.
No, they're staying the same.
But our latest TV quiz will be an exclusive quiz that's shown only on latest TV. But you may be able to watch it with us on a watch party at some point on Facebook. We might try doing something like that.
Yes, when it's actually live, because obviously we're pre-recording it. When it's actually live, we might do a watch party with you all to play along with, because I think that might be fun.
Yeah. So nothing's changing the Monday and Friday quizzes. We're still staying online on Quiz Actually and stuff like that. But yeah, we'll be on the.
But we will be on TV,
mainstream media, as it were. Thank you very much, Charlie.
Yes.
I should have found a party sound for my thingy, shouldn't I? Really, I'm going to start doing more sound.
It would have blown it up.
I'm going to do more sound effects soon. I'm going to get working on that. So there you go. That's the thing. I'm going to keep the music playing as well, just while it's in the background. There you go. Thank you very much, Fiona.
It's been on the cards for quite a while, but they finally basically commissioned us. It's essentially the best way to talk about it. I've spoken to Rats and their manager. Their music will still be our theme tune. Obviously, because it's a leap up, we had to really okay it. So it's all the distributors and everybody who's got a hand in on the music has to be signed off and all that sort of stuff. And they're fully on board with it. So we're really happy with that as well.
Thank you, Susanna. Ryan Hall, you can watch Easy. Yeah, you can find it on regular TV if you're down here. I think you can find it on Virgin anyway.
I think it goes as far as Haywards Heath.
But we'll be online through that.
It'll be online when it's on, and we'll let everyone know when it's on.
Oh, thank you so much, guys. It's really nice of you.
Yeah, we've been building up for it for so long, and yeah, we got finally commissioned today.
So yeah, all the negatives that we've had from losing certain venues and jobs from this has really been on the. It's really brought us back up, I think.
Yeah, we were on a real high, weren't we, when we got back?
Matt Nealon said we should definitely be on Comedy Central. Charlie Grant says the BBC, a bit more dignified, I think.
Yes, would we be allowed on? I think we're more Channel 4 than BBC.
Possibly, yeah.
Or even Channel 5.
So yeah, we're very excited about that.
Right, I think we're ready.
We'll get it through to 10 again, just in case people are distracted by us yabbering on.
But we're not going to mention it again. We're not going to put it up on Facebook. We're actually going to re-announce it on Monday, so you guys are in the loop. So we're not going to say anything about it. If you want to say something on the Quiz Actually page, just say, "Wow, that's great" on the announcement or something like that. But don't actually say what it actually is.
A bit more marketing, yes.
Well, it's not. It's you're the loyal ones that come to 2 quizzes a week, so you can hold on to that information.
Yeah, you're the privileged mass. Wonderful. Right. So there you go. There was your 10. Chris Tricky says never go as far as Haywards Heath. Staying as down south as possible. I remember Phil Jupiter was on QI saying the only reason he moved to Scotland was so he could say Yorkshire people were Southerners.
I've got another. I don't want to take up too much time, but I'll tell you a nice little thing that happened at the comedy club with Southerners.
Are you name dropping again?
No, I'm not actually.
Okay.
Right, as you're doing this, I'm just going to quickly check on the food.
Okay. So I'm going to do the answers to this one then. Fair enough. Charlie Gant says, well, in the announcement sweepstake, I had Marcus pregnant, so I lose there. Yes. I'll make sure he sees that, Charlie. Thank you. Okay. Let's get on with it then. So these are all, again, 2 points for all these. Points for first names and points for surnames. If they go by a single name, it's just 2 points for that. So Bad Romance was, of course, Lady Gaga, as I like to call her, or Lady Gaga to the rebel masses. So Lady Gaga for number 1. Number 2, coincidentally, sticking with the same theme, the Queen of England for 9 days, not Lady Gaga, it was Lady Jane Grey. So as long as you've got Jane Grey, that's fine on that one. We don't need Lady Jane Grey. As long as you've got Jane Grey, that's absolutely fine. Number 3, was Rowan Atkinson born in the 40s or the 50s? It was the 1950s. 1950s for number 3. Number 4, who said that's one small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind? It was, of course, Neil Armstrong, first man on the moon. Although, that being said, with the prolific things that you can say on the moon, quote-worthy stuff, the best one actually goes to Pete Conrad, who said, "Whoopee! Man, that may have been one small step for Neil, but it's one long one for me," as he was quite a small man as well. So yeah, they're not all as dignified as Neil Armstrong's. Sometimes they're just weird like that. Charlie Grant says he forgot to say the "a" before man, which is why you hear it's one small step for man. So number 5, directed by Guy Ritchie, playing the genie in Aladdin was Will Smith. Will Smith for number 5. Press the one button there. Number 6. The US president that appeared at WWE Wrestlemania 23, also getting chokeslammed by Stone Cold Steve Austin. It was Donald Trump. Donald Trump for number 6. Fantastic. If you can find the clip of him getting chokeslammed. Not really him, but it is still funny to watch. Number 7. The actress that took over for Claire Fgy, QE2, in the second series of The Crown was Oscar winner Olivia Colman. Olivia Colman for number 7. Number 8. How is Ms Fenty from Barbados better known? She goes by a single name, so it's 2 points for Rihanna. Rihanna for number 8. There we go. Number 9, replacing Darcey Bussell replacing on Strictly Come Dancing was Alicia Dixon.
It wasn't Arlene Phillips, it was Alicia Dixon who was slotted in between the two of them.
Oh, well, if you got that one. I'd have no idea. Don't watch it. And finally, number 10. Number 10, which of those actors had not, played Superman? Your choices were George Reeves, Brandon Routh, Channing Tatum, or Chris Pine. It was Chris Pine. George Reeves was the original radio play. Brandon Routh was in Superman Returns. And Channing Tatum voiced him in the Lego Batman film. So Chris Pine was the only one to not be Superman. So well done if you got that. I've got it all written down on my piece of paper, but I remembered all of it.
Well done for you.
Yes. So there you go.
The phone's in the way.
Let us know your points on the side, as always, as we move in to round number 3. Well, I'm not reading.
We're not reading that out. That's rude. This is a family show, and it's going to be even more family orientated when we get to the latest. But if there's anything that if you want to prefix something latest for things that you want to see, do let us know.
Yes, we've got a lot of creative freedom on it, but we are working it out as well. So
we want to up the graphics as well. We want to do something really special with the graphics.
Yeah, Mark's learning some video editing software, and I'm going to be learning some music production software to try and update ourselves into the new decade. It's 2010 for God's sake. So let's look at the scores. Claire got 16. The Cat's Whiskers, well done. Suzanne got 16. Fiona got 16. I can see a pattern emerging there. As always, with
sweet scores.
Yeah. As always with these ones, if you think it's going to be overly specialist, we try and steer away from that. So even not being a massive sports fan, I got most of these. So
you're so dismissive.
Well, yeah, they have to be funny first.
Shocking.
Right.
All right. I might just realise my hair's all right. We'll stay in it tonight.
16 for Jackie Cartwright. Gangsters 18.
Gangsters have broken the trend. Oh, so did Bev. Right. Okay. Question 1. What sea is the tree trunk thrown at the Highland Games? music.
No, you can't.
How weird.
Want to get you checked in somewhere. Moving on, number 2. Number 2, in tennis, what is the name of a serve which isn't returned? So in tennis, what's the name of a serve which isn't returned? I can see you thinking of some sort of pun. Stop.
I did have a good one, but I'd give the game away. It's meant to be set and match, wouldn't it? Yes.
Someone suggested we rename our business Quiz Alex Twilly instead when you'd left.
Number 3. What nationality is football manager José Mourinho?
José Mourinho.
Okay then. Yeah, well, we can use that on a certain answer.
Mm-hmm. Right, well, should we just say the correct terminology then?
Yes, but I mean, it's still correct because other people are trying to throw other things into the mix. It is a serve that lands in the service box and then untouched by the opponent. For anyone who wants to be really pedantic.
Bertie. So yeah, the tennis question, again, we're looking for the dictionary definition, a serve that lands in the service box and then untouched by the opponent. So there you go. There's only one answer for that because that's the definition.
Next.
Number 4. What P is the 8th event in an Olympic decathlon? So what P is the 8th event of an Olympic decathlon?
Someone's just going to get booted.
The fact that you're arguing so strongly means that we know that you know the answer. You're just trying to be smart, Bertie.
Pedants United, isn't it? Number 5. In baseball, which city do the Braves come from? Would know this one.
I know this one.
It's in your head, isn't it, as a combination?
Is pedantry the answer to 4? Yeah. Quiz Olympic decathlon. Pedantry would be our 8th event, yes.
It would be fewer, though.
We'd also have an event called Throw Bertie.
Yes. With just a... No, wait till we'll do the loops and I'll mention that. Been told I can't say that.
Certain things you need to try and keep secret, and also things that we're not able to do, so we can't promise the world until we can do them. Mark has
but they are on the cards.
Yeah, Mark has a habit of promising the world, and as much as we try and deliver, sometimes we can't. So I'll try and rein him in just a little bit. Moving on, number 6. Number 6. What is the value of a converted try in rugby league? So what's the value of a converted try in rugby league? Just to be clear, I'm not always pedantic, says Bertie.
Sometimes you're quite opaque.
You're looking at me for I ain't going to give you any approval.
Question number 7. Which London football ground is further south? Arsenal or Chelsea?
No, Sarah. The fact that you're at work and you have time to do this, probably on your break.
It's the fact that that's the only thing she does well. She had some finite time to message us, and that's what she puts up there. Naughty, naughty girl.
Bertie says 7 is more geography now. geography and sport. There's no rule in our quiz that says they can't be two things at once.
It's also the UK. It's also Europe.
Just like how I like to put comic questions in literature rounds, because as much as people argue, comics are literature. That's my soapbox. Not that you notice, because I'm too small to stand on one. Moving on, number 8.
You need one.
That was the point of my... Oh, Jesus Christ. Number 8. Which 3 sports comprise the triathlon? You're going to get 1 point for naming all 3 and an extra point for naming the correct order.
So for the full 2 points, you need to get them in the correct order. If you're struggling and you only give us 2, I'll let you have half a point.
Yeah, so 1 point for naming them all, 1 point for actually getting them in the correct order. If you can only name 2 of them, you get half a point. If you only know 1 of them, you get nothing. I feel sorry for Caroline Brooking over on Twitch, who's by herself. No one to talk to.
No.
Hopefully you're on the Facebook chat as well. But even having someone watching our stream means that we do get noticed a bit quicker on Twitch, which is nice.
Yes, the more of you jump onto Twitch, the more it helps us, because people will get pointed in that direction. Number 9, in golf, what is the name for a score of 2 strokes below par for a hole?
Two strokes aren't bad.
I'm not going there.
Just getting in there before everybody else did.
Oh, yeah, it's right mouse tonight. Don't know what I've done with it.
Oh no, Sarah's at work doing 2 seconds in the kitchen tonight as someone's called in sick.
Oh dear. I hope you're claiming twice the money.
Tally Grant says Yoda might say there is only duathlon. Actually, Yoda would say duathlon there is only.
Duathlon only there is. Yeah, if you're gonna do it right.
There's a lyric there somewhere. And finally, number 10. With which sport is Bernard Hinault associated? Is it boxing or cycling? So with which sport is Bernard Hinault associated? Is it boxing or cycling?
I don't know the answer, but he knows it.
I am going to walk away.
Bertie, Alex got there before you with that joke.
As much as it pains me. Okay, so there you go. That was your 10. I'm going to move on to your recap. Yeah, put you there. Put a bit of music on as well. Recap there. Wonderful. If only.
Yeah. So the thing about Southerners, at Comedia, there was a guy from the Northeast who the comic latched on because of the really strong accent and literally started taking the mick all the way through the set, and then started talking to him properly and asked him where he was from and what he did for a living. So he said for a living, he said that he was an undertaker, and carried on a bit on the conversation. So, why are you down here as an undertaker? To which he replied, job satisfaction. Which I think got a bigger cheer than the actual comic got.
Bertie says, I'm writing the answers and chopsticking with my Chinese and drinking beer while commenting. I mean, I could stop commenting, but well, couldn't pay me to stop. No, God knows we've tried.
Terrible.
But I like the idea of you writing your answers while chopsticking, which is a fantastic noun. I love it. So yeah, don't forget, for that number 8, you need to get them all in the correct order, you get 2 points. If you could just name them, you get 1 point. If you only know 2 of them, you get half a point. Any more than that, you get to nothing, unfortunately. As Willy Wonka once said, nothing, you get nothing. Good day, sir.
Or as Frankenfurter said in Rocky Horror, when was told that she wanted nothing, he said, and you can have it in abundance.
If I drop my cake on the ground, it shakes for a bit. That's abundance.
He's getting worse, isn't he? He's really getting worse.
Oh, and you're getting better.
I'm always getting better. Personal development.
Right. That's an adverb. Yes, I'm aware. I said it and then didn't want to correct myself.
We've got the grammar police in.
Indeed.
Right. Are we ready or not? Or do we need a bit longer?
There,
How are we on time? Oh no, we're all right on time actually. Joe, that was Alex that gave you that tearful response. It wasn't me. I thought that was funny. Tumble. Can you see that tumbleweed just going across the screen though?
Oh, good word. He's chopsticking with expert aplomb.
A plum?
Aplomb.
Is that hoisin sauce then? A plum?
Right, let's move on.
Yeah, your mum's come back in. Basically, to minute is a family in joke.
Yes. To minute. Right. Okay, on with the answers. Do you want the answers to these?
I can do if you want me to.
Yeah, you did 1, I did 2, so you do 3 and I'll do 4.
Okay.
Sorry, typing single-handed while gin and tonicking. Now that's a good adverb.
I like the fact that the gin and tonic comes first.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, here we go. In the Highland Games, it is a caber. Tossing the caber.
Caber.
You stuck with these stupid accents.
It's coming from the guy who sounds like a drunk Indian every time he tries to do an accent.
Stop it. The serve that isn't returned is an ace. Number 3. The manager is from Portugal. Portuguese.
Hashtag drunk Indian gate. That might get us flagged.
4.
Tumbleweed for your plum comment, Mark, says Caroline Brooking.
See, they're beating me up again. I don't like it.
Yeah.
The 8th event in an Olympic decathlon is the pole vault. In baseball, they are the Atlanta Braves. The value of a converted try in rugby league, are we going to give them 1 point for one either side?
Yes.
You can have 1 point for one either side. In rugby league, it's worth 6.
So the answer to 6 is 6.
Oh.
One of those things.
That was pure accident because we didn't plan it that way.
Yeah. Oh, I left the music on. Sorry, guys. There we go.
Next up, the furthest south is Chelsea, and the 3 sports are swimming, followed by cycling, and finally running. Swimming, cycling, running.
Charlie Grant says, waits for Bertie's comment on the ace answer. Well, we out-pedanted him because we gave him the exact rule book definition of what an ace was.
Yes. 2 strokes below par is an eagle. And finally, Bernard is associated
Bernard.
with cycling.
I always like that when what was it in Westworld where they all called the character Bernard, and then Tandy Newton's character with her English accent just called him Bernard, which I always thought was quite funny.
She was really good in that.
Still is, it hasn't ended.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's definitely worth one watching. Is Westworld. The plot just twists on itself all the time. It's brilliant. Are we still okay with the one we're watching, or have we used them up now?
We have one more.
So we've got one more.
Yes, let us know your scores while we're talking. Bernard, or Bernie for short, indeed. That's what I said. Eno was called Eno. I did pronounce it as that. I'm okay at pronunciations most of the time. Gangster's 18. Fiona got 18, sorry. We've got Jade at 17. Some good scores there, guys. I'm glad you didn't get any ultra low scorers. Suzanne for 17. Bev for 20.
Anyway, moving on swiftly.
Moving swiftly on.
Okay.
So round number 4 is the ends with round. All your answers end with the same letter.
And this week we are up to the letter.
Alex, you need to roll your R's for a better Scottish accent. Depends where you're from.
Oh. Och.
Stop it. So all of your answers end with an O. If it's a name, it's the surname that ends with an O, but the first name is required to get the full 2 points.
And some of these we only need either the first name or the surname. We will tell that to you as we go along.
Leave Alex's R's out of this.
Charlie.
Or I'll be running away. Right out of the screen.
He was being naughty again. Okay, number 1. I'm doing odds, apparently. Okay. Lord Nelson defeated the French at the Battle of Trafalgar, but what was his first name?
Mm-hmm. Joe says the original film, yes. The Netflix series, not so much.
How dare you? The Netflix is brilliant.
Bertie, 3 points for getting the triathlon. No, it was 2 points for getting them all correct and in the right order. If you just got them all correct without getting in the right order, you got 1 point. So it wasn't out of 21, unfortunately. Sorry. Sound like Mrs. Doubtfire. Hello, dear.
Apparently, Robin Williams based his accent on Ken Loach.
I wasn't paying attention. That's all right, Bertie. You're doing a lot. You're chopsticking, drinking, typing, being a smart...
He's got a type in.
Just stop. Number 2. Carlo Collodi created which famous children's character? Carlo Collodi created which famous children's character?
Are you sure you're pronouncing that right?
You want to give it a better go?
Collodi.
Don't you love it? The man who can't pronounce Netflix 3 times correctly is trying to tell me how to pronounce a word on there.
Just chill.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't have Yul Brynner in it, that's true. VR is happening in a minute. 2 weeks till Squadrons. I need to start getting onto that VR stuff. Unfortunately, I can't afford any new games at the moment, so I'm still stuck with Tetris. But I do like my VR. Are we sensing an atmosphere tonight? No.
Not at all.
No.
We're on, as we said earlier, we're on a high. Yeah. When you get commissioned, you're on a high. Question 3. Name the band with these members. Roger, Pete, John and Keith.
Bants. Indeed. The more bants there is, the happier we generally tend to be.
Yes. We like bants.
The new Oculus Quest 2 is only going to be £300 and no PC required. Bertie, the nicest possible way, we're asking for donations to get by. I can't really afford 300 quid for an Oculus. When things pick up, I'm definitely going to start getting on it.
Yes.
But no, not at the moment. Number 4. Jean Reno, star of the films Ronin and Leon, was born in which North African country?
I'm glad you did that one. I would have said Jean.
I think it might even... A lot of people do say Jean Reno, but it is Jean Reno.
Okay.
Just like there's a couple of actors who go by certain names, but they don't get said the right way in other countries.
Like Rachel Weisz?
Yeah, Rachel Weisz. But there's also one of the actors from Scrubs is called Donald, but everybody else knows him as Adeoshun. So when he acts in African films, he actually goes by Adeoshun.
Okay.
Completely pointless, I know.
Number 5. In 1870, which Irishman founded his first home for homeless boys? We only need surname.
Just the surname.
Oh, I like this next question coming up.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Oh. Moving on, number 6. Number 6. What K was the former capital of Japan, which lasted as capital for more than 1,000 years?
Do you know that one? I'll have to have a quick look under PayPal. Thank you, those of you who've done. Okay.
Charlie Grant, so that would mean it was called Capan. No. As you may have noticed, Capan doesn't end with an O.
Number 7. Which P, a student of Socrates and teacher of Aristotle, wrote Republic? Which year?
Yeah. I'll get a ring in my ears every now and again. The joys of having tinnitus. I get rid of the pinned score sheet, I think.
Well, can we put the Del Toro's link up?
No.
You had it somewhere. Oh, there you go.
Is it going to be a yes/no question in this round? I reckon I'll nail that one, says Bertie. No. There you go, there's your question.
So there's the link from Del Toro's. The lead singer Nathan also goes under the name of Nave on a solo project, which tends to be a bit more ambient. But if you like your music, worth checking out. The drummer, I saw them a good few years ago when the drummer was 19. I described him the love child of Keith Moon and Animal. He's that mad, but so entertaining.
Number 8. Hades was the Greek god of the underworld, but who was the Roman god of the underworld? So Hades was the Greek god of the underworld, but who was the Roman god of the underworld?
Yes.
Sorry, that sounded like it was a bit loud there. I could see it on the microphone.
Weird.
I'm a loud drinker, apparently.
At least you didn't slurp it then.
No. Minimal.
Right. Number 9. Which music did Torval and Dean use for a full hand of perfect scores in the 1984 Olympics? The one where they were wearing purple.
Wasn't alive then.
Indeed. 6 sixes.
He's summoning the devil 2.5 times there. 2 1/3, sorry, to be precise. And finally, question number 10. Number 10. Which famous European artist famously said, "Art is a lie that makes us realise the truth"?
Well, accept just the surname on that one.
So which European artist famously said, "Art is a lie that makes us realise the truth"?
Quite like that statement.
I was going to give him a very broad Lancashire accent and just try and throw you, but I thought better of it.
It's a minute.
Art is a lie that makes us realise the truth. Who said it? Really?
It's happening again. I don't know. It's gone 9 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 9.
I do not understand why. But come 9 o'clock, when people do us on PayPal, send us a little bit of money, it just starts pinging. I have no idea why, because it's the same setup all the way through.
Matt Neal and you are losing points. Van Gogh. Oh. Never going to live that one down, are we?
No, we're not.
No. Tito's disappointing not answer this week. That ends in an S. Right.
Yes.
On with your recap. Boop. Yeah. Bloody autocorrect. There And your recap.
So have you any tales to tell?
No, nothing really. I reckon your PayPal account is haunted, says Joe.
Possibly.
I don't know, let's test the theory.
Yeah, test the theory. Send us £2. And if we're feeling desperate, it's probably...
Well, that was quick.
Thank you, Susan.
News this week, nothing amazing. My granddad's been in hospital. A bit of a pain in his chest. Everything's okay at the moment, but been in my mind a bit this week, so it's been nice to have a bit of an outlet tonight for our quiz. And having that good news as well was quite nice today about being on latest TV. So yeah, been a bit of a very big down and a very big up this week, so hopefully he'll be discharged in a couple of days. 90 years old, he's complaining about being on his back all day, so... Should we call a vet fielding?
See, there goes. See, I don't get it. It has gone 9 o'clock and they start ringing.
But we got a donation at 1 minute past 9. I'm sure we did. I saw it go up on your phone, so I don't know why it's doing it now.
I've no idea. Thank you. We don't know why it does it. We genuinely do not know why. But it waits till 9 o'clock. And there's no different with my phone whatsoever. Just don't get it. Weird. Okay, so basically that's what it comes up as. Can you imagine? Susan? Is that when you've been naughty as well, Sue?
Running slightly ahead tonight, it appears. We're at 10 past.
Well, we can chat a little bit.
Yeah.
At the end.
Not telling, so Sue. Good answer. Good answer.
All right, Lisa. That was so naughty of you.
Especially with that in the background. Like I said, we got a lot of
another one.
We got a lot of suggestions on our Monday for our duos. I've wrote them all down. So
there were some fantastic ones in there.
A couple of ones I wasn't agreeing with. But yeah, there's a couple of other ones I like. Pins and needles stick out. I thought that was quite funny. And then Bertie's weird one of peace and harmony, which is very left field for him. Tough as old boots, my granddad. Of course he is. The only reason he got his bike taken off him because he was going blind. Otherwise, he'd still be on it.
So over the weekend, do think of what rounds you want us to do when we do latest. What things you can do. We have to do it in 11-minute sections, which is the tricky bit.
It'll be a 22-minute show, but we have to do it in 11-minute sections.
So it's a half-hour show, but because of adverts and everything else, it literally is 22-minute blocks, 11-minute blocks to the second as well.
French and Saunders, I quite like that. Yeah. Normally we have... Well, tonight I am the girl in this one, but normally we have me as the man and him as a woman, so French and Saunders works.
I think that's just part of society, though, isn't it? That the man's name comes first, in anything in the past.
Apart from my neighbours, when I was up north, it was never... I'm not going there. Joe says flags. I don't know if we could... I mean, we don't want to... we don't want to start our first ever pilot show doing flags. You'll not be able to pop up to check your pork chops, though. That's true. Yeah.
We are planning to do something special with the graphics, though.
Yeah, what we're going to do, if we're at a live quiz in the middle of town on TV, we can't be doing our pork chops. We have to take a little portable oven with us.
Yeah. Just bring them out.
Yeah, little tiny electric oven.
That could be quite a unique little gimmick.
I remember I did a quiz once. Someone used to bring cupcakes every week. I used to do a quiz somewhere. She used to bring cupcakes.
Oh, right.
You're doing a pilot show. Aren't you worried they'll crash the plane? Oh, dear. You're an expert at that. All your jokes bomb.
Oh, I like it. Right, I'm just going to nip out to the room next door for a moment.
Yes, Joe, it is a patriarchal society. There's very few. I can't think of any women that come first in a duo. Don't go there. Yeah. Yes, we are very excited about the latest TV. It's a format we're not used to. There's a lot more involvement in managing and stuff, but we're really excited about it. Nice to learn a new vocation like that. We're really excited. Cagney and Lacey. That's two girls. That's a good one. Bombs and crash planes and let's release the top of a loop-de-loop. Aviating Master Bertie Holmes. I actually want to get that Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'm really boring. I like things like that. I used to have, I think I still do. I have Euro Truck Simulator. I even bought the steering wheel. I used to play that in my room, driving a big truck. Don't know how I'm telling you this, guys. I need Mark in the room with me. Anyway, let's get on. I'm going to put you back to there just for a second, and we'll get on with the answers. I'm talking too much.
You're talking too much?
Yeah.
You got told off?
No, I can just hear myself doing it. Melon Sue, yeah. See, it's either the man and the woman, or then you get two ladies. You don't get the woman and the man in the duos, which is annoying. Okay. On with the answers. I'm just going to get rid of our donation button there. Don't forget, it is paypal.me/quiz actually. It's flashing on the screen there. Look at that. Fantastic animation. Right. Okay, all the answers end with O as in, oh my god, why didn't I think of that?
Oh dear.
Here we go. Sapphire and Steel. Very few. Well, you love that, don't you? Sapphire and Steel.
It was great, but they only made something like 6 episodes. So six stories.
So Lord Nelson defeated the French at Trafalgar, and his first name was, of course, Horatio.
Hooray for Horatio!
It sounds like Minecraft music, says Jade. Yeah, sorry. Flight Simulator 5 is meant to be amazing, but there's another one that has a pilot airport chat from people choosing to sit in the air traffic control. Number 2. Carlo created which famous children's character? It was Pinocchio. Pinocchio for number 2. Sapphire and Steel, 34 episodes. There is absolutely no way you knew that off the top of your head. Lilo and Stitch, that's a good one. Yeah, Lilo came first. That's a good. I like that.
Yeah, because that's human and the other one isn't.
Still a girl. Credit where credit's due. The band members Roger, Pete, John and Keith was mentioned Keith Moon earlier. It is, of course, The Who.
The Who?
The Who.
Ooh.
Number 4. Jean Reno, star of Running and Leon, was born in Morocco. Well done if you got that. Morocco for number 4. Very good in The Professional. Number 5, 1870, the Irishman that founded the first home for homeless boys. It was Thomas Bernardo. As long as you got Bernardo, that's all you need. Fran Reynolds says, hi guys, see you on Monday. I'm on at 7:30. If you do want to watch her live, she's performing. Julie Hardy says, yes, we did. Number 6, the capital of Japan for more than 1,000 years was Kyoto. Kyoto for number 6. Number 7, the P, a student of Socrates and teacher of Aristotle at Republic, is of course Plato. I like this supplementary stuff that Bertie's telling me. Yeah. And Charlie Grant, Lilo, aka Experiment 626. That's a quiz question. Damn. Number 8, Hades was the Greek god of the underworld. The Roman god of the underworld was Pluto. So you had Plato and Pluto.
Deliberately together.
Indeed. Number 9, the music of Torvill and Dean in the 1984 Olympics was Ravel's Bolero. As long as you got Bolero, that's fine for that one. There's also a prevailing theory that Ravel was actually suffering from Alzheimer's when he wrote that.
Yeah.
Which is the way that it's a very simple time signature.
And it just builds. It just builds and it just builds.
You couldn't actually think of any other notes. So they think he was actually in the decline there. Nice and pleasant at the end. And anyway,
yeah, but it made a great track.
And number 10, the famous artist that said, art is a lie that makes us realise the truth, is Pablo Picasso. Again, as long as you got Picasso, that's all you need. Oh my god. That is terrible, Chris Tricky, but I kind of like it.
Didn't he get fired, Bertie? He got his C3P45. Very good.
Oh, dear. Fran, if you want to message me the link to the Facebook page, I will post it on Monday for you. Thank you very much. So there you go. That was your quiz. Let us know your points on the side. As always, on the score sheet, if you want to leave any rounds that you'd like to see, we do read them all on there. Do pop them in if you want to, or let us know in the chat. Fun fact, Dr. Bernardo wasn't a qualified doctor. Ooh. I'm actually a legal lord in Scotland, but it doesn't really matter for much.
Ooh.
C3P no.
It's going a bit mental.
Okay.
So
Let's get the
PayPal up for a second.
score grid, Cam. Oh, you want the PayPal up?
Yeah, just give it for a second.
Okay.
My phone has been quiet for a while.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There we
No,
go.
O'Reilly.
Baba O'Reilly. Is that where we're going? I don't really know anymore. 61 for Suzanne, 62 in total for Fiona, 16 for Claire for this round. See you on Monday. Have a great weekend. You too, Claire. Enjoy yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Mel Brooks movies. I know quite a lot about that, but I don't think I could make a round out of it.
Yeah, but to be honest, to make a round out of it, we'd need a miracle.
Is that why you keep doing the accent, Alex? Lord Alex, yes. Only a tiny spot of land in Scotland, so I'm technically a lord. Chris Tricky said we paid our dues. Hopefully you also made your donation there as well. Right. Music up there. I'm sure he already has. Thank you very much. Yeah. Just want to get your scores up. I shall.
Thanks, Bev.
Put the score grid. Come on. There.
I'm just going to have to nip out for a second.
Mm-hmm. Charlie Grant only got 72, but I'm on my own in the lockdown factory tonight, so not too bad. Good night from Roy from Kerno. See you on Monday. Dithta. Oscar-winning movies. That's a good one we can use.
Yes.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
I'm not sure what you're meaning there, Joe.
Queen of the disjointed comment. I love it. If anyone wants to join in, they would have absolutely no idea. Nope.
No, don't say. Don't say.
I don't think many teams actually putting their scores on tonight.
No.
It may be that you might put them in later on, in which case I will sort them into order. Whoever keeps putting extra sheets on there, please stop doing that. It's very annoying.
Thank you, whoever that was. You know who you are, because it's only just come through.
Those sheets. Yeah.
So they're adding extra sheets again.
I'm going to lock this thing and figure out a way to make it editable.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Wowzers. Thank you so much.
I just keep reading Joe's comments. Someone else put a comment, so it's not at the bottom, and I keep reading it. Please. There you go.
Good night from Susan. See you Monday if I'm good. Indeed.
If you're good. If you're let out.
Yes. If not, you're going straight to bed with no dinner. Cheers, guys. See you Monday from Ryan. Thank you.
There's the gangsters, Alex. I'll read it out to you.
Yep.
18, 18, 18, and 20.
Excuse me. There you go. 74. Wonderful. Yeah, we'll be with you for another 8 minutes. We'll leave it a nice even 9:30 tonight. We'll go downstairs, eat our pork belly, and watch Lovecraft Country, which we cannot recommend enough.
It is really good. It's not what you expect it to be.
No.
Particularly the first episode, which is a feature-length episode, and it just looks like a domestic thing set in 50s Black America, and then right at the end it just turns it on its head and it's just mental, and you go, wow. For those of you who watch Game of Thrones, it's equivalent to the Hodor moment. But even episode 2 had a lot of twists on it, didn't it?
Yes. Over describing something is still a spoiling it, even without revealing the spoiler.
What? Spoiler it, did I?
People now know there's a big thing about Hodor.
I just said it was a Hodor. Well, I'd said before that the last 15 minutes was transformational on Monday.
But now you've equated transformational with Hodor, so people are expecting something special from Hodor now.
Leave me alone.
You've got to be careful on these things, you know? Right, I'll get your scores in order, guys. Let's see how we did. Oh, good God. Right. There we go. Don't forget, if you do want to put your scores in afterwards, if you are watching us not live, the score sheet will stay up there for the next few weeks. So you're welcome to put your scores in there at your leisure. Cool quiz, guys. I completely missed the pilot thing. I guess I'll see you on Monday. Yes. You never guess who dies at the end of Downfall. Probably wasn't Churchill.
I didn't know what it was.
It's a biography of Hitler.
Oh. I didn't know what it was. Right. I'm not a film geek like you are.
Yeah, as always, leave your comment in the slide that you want to you like to play. We will make sure we keep an eye on them.
Yeah, please do keep the fact that it's the actual latest as a feature. Please keep that off our page, our Facebook page, so we can re-announce it on Monday, and you can just be smug and sit there and saying, "We know, we know, we know."
Thanks for a great quiz night. All enjoy your Port Valley. We will, Susanna. We really will.
Well, thank you, thank you.
We will do, Fiona. We'll celebrate in our own way, eating our pork belly. Joe says, publish your pork belly recipe. Well, the chopped recipe I'll definitely do, but the pork one is pre-bought.
Shock-bought.
But yeah, our pork chop one we do from scratch.
Alex makes an amazing marinade, but we'll leave on those chops for about 3 hours before we start to cook them.
Chef's kiss.
And also with pork chops, we do it as an all-in-one thing. But if you actually put chorizo on top of pork chops as you're cooking them, that smoky flavour just permeates through as well.
I'm not going to read that out.
I don't even know.
Cheeky. Please do, that's a fun rumour, Charlie. Reggie says, love you, Mark. Yeah, funny way of showing it. Caroline said, hello, Jeff, in the Twitch. Is Jeff in the Twitch? If you are, hello, Jeff. Oh, there you go, he is there. Hello, Jeff.
No, not Barnsley chops. Just normal, really thick pork chops. Yeah, a lot of you have not put your scores in tonight.
Yeah, bit of a quiet Friday. Oh, I see. Caroline's talking to Obi on Twitch. We're the go-between. I like it. Yeah, you could be like Joe and Andrea, who do the quiz together in the same room, but are also in different time zones, apparently.
All right.
So the gangsters were arguing about the other week. I'll get rid of that background. It's a bit annoying, isn't it? Pop. There you go. That's the wrong one. Doesn't matter. There we go. Is there a platform called Twerk? No. Pork joint, apple, chardonnay, carrots, shallots, and a slow cooker. Top up with peri. Leave on low for 48 hours. How long have we been doing quiz actually on Facebook, Stacks?
On Monday, it becomes our 26th week. So it'll be celebration of the half year of doing the quiz virtually.
Bertie says, good to see a team from one of our locals, the Lord Nelson. I've noticed that one before.
All right. The cream crackered.
Yeah, well, I like Jonathan's pork joint recipe. Don't really use a slow cooker. We just put it in the oven for 2.5 hours. It comes out absolutely perfect. 48 hours. I struggle waiting 48 seconds for my microwave, says Charlie Grant. I like that Simpsons quote where Mo gets a big deep fat fryer and tells Homer he can deep fry a cow in 48 seconds, and Homer just goes, "Oh, but I want it now."
my baked carrots are quite special, aren't they? Have a marinade, I put on the carrots and then just bake them in the oven. It really strengthens the carrot flavour.
That's half a pregnancy, says Joe.
What's half a pregnancy? I'm losing track with all this.
26 weeks, isn't it?
Oh, right. Yes.
Right, we're going to leave you in just a second, guys. Thank you so much for playing, as always. And you are the privileged lot who's learned about our latest TV announcement today. So we'll see on Monday. We'll get to announce it all over again.
Indeed.
The comments have got a bit weird. I've got no idea what's going on, as per usual.
2/3, because 26 is 2/3 of a pregnancy. And 9 months, not 6.
I don't know. I don't care.
You just want your food now, aren't you?
Yes, I'm thinking about that pork belly. Sitting down.
Pork belly?
Pork belly and sitting down on the couch.
Pork belly. Do you think we'll get to minute later tonight? We usually do.
You might have a live birth from someone conceived during one of the Quiz Active Virtual Night. Hopefully they did it after the quiz had ended. That'd be really weird if they did it during.
I did have, when we used to be in Shoreham, one of the teams was so fanatical about the quiz. She was in labour and telling her husband to do messages all the way through the quiz because she wanted to know what was going on while she was in labour, and then brought the child in the week after.
Oh. That's a lovely image, says Julia. Yes. Not one to think about. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. We're going to leave you now because this has gotten so far off the beaten track that it's kind of given me the willies. Right, thank you so much for playing. We shall see you on Monday. Thank you for your congratulations tonight. It was very nice to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for your donations as well, however big or small. Really appreciate it.
From me
and me.
Good night.
Good night.